There is a quiet moment, usually in the middle of our most difficult days, when something inside us whispers, "There must be another way to live." We may not always recognize that voice. It's gentle, patient, and calm, but it's always there. It's the voice of your own inner wisdom, the voice that Louise Hay spent her entire life helping people rediscover. Louise believed that every single thought we think, every word we speak, creates our future. Not as punishment or reward, but as reflection. Your mind is a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds. Whatever you consistently plant, water, and nurture, that is what grows. Most of us learn to plant seeds of fear very early in life. We learn to speak to ourselves in harsh tones, to criticize our reflection in the mirror, to believe that love is something we must earn. And yet, underneath all that conditioning, there is a part of you that has never forgotten how to love, a part that still remembers your natural worth. Louise called that inner knowing self-love. Not vanity, not arrogance, but a deep, unwavering recognition that you are already worthy, that you were born enough. She would say, "You have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens." So today, let's slow down. Let's take a breath. And let's begin to remember who you truly are. Louise often invited people to stand in front of a mirror and say to themselves, "I love you. I really, really love you." For many, that simple act felt impossible. The words stuck in the throat. The eyes turned away. Because to look into your own reflection and speak love, without judgment, without condition, means confronting all the places where love was once withheld. But this is where healing begins. Healing doesn't start with fixing yourself. It starts with seeing yourself. When you look into the mirror, what do you see? A body that's aged? Mistakes you can't forget? Dreams that never happened? Or can you, just for a moment, see beyond all of that? See the child who only ever wanted to be accepted. The soul who has been doing their best all along? When you look with compassion, your reflection changes. It softens. It breathes. Because the mirror doesn't just show your face. It reflects your relationship with yourself. Louise Hay taught that affirmations are thoughts you choose to think. They are not magic spells. They are new seeds planted in the soil of your subconscious mind. And like any seed, they need repetition, attention, and time. If you have spent years repeating, "I'm not good enough," then that statement has roots. To replace it, you must water a different truth, gently, daily, with patience. When you say, "I am worthy of love," your mind may not believe it at first. That's okay. You're not lying to yourself. You're teaching yourself a new language, the language of compassion. Over time, your subconscious begins to relax. It starts to trust the new vibration. And slowly, your reality begins to reflect it. Here are some of Louise's most healing affirmations. Dizzy, I am willing to release old patterns and accept myself fully. Dizzy, I am safe in the world. Life supports me in every possible way. Dizzy, I am open to healing. I deserve love, joy, and peace. Dizzy, I am my own best friend. And I love myself unconditionally. Affirmations are not about pretending your pain doesn't exist. They are about choosing a new direction for your attention, a way to speak to yourself with the same kindness you would offer to someone you love. Louise Hay also taught that the body is a mirror of the mind, that emotional pain, when left unacknowledged, often finds a home in the body. A tight chest, a stiff neck, a constant ache. She didn't mean this in a mystical way only. She meant it psychologically. Our thoughts create tension, and our tension shapes our biology. When you think, "I'm not safe," your body tightens. When you think, "I'm not enough," your heart contracts. And when you finally whisper, It's okay, I forgive you. Something inside begins to melt. The body listens to every word you say. Every thought is a command. Every belief is a signal. So when you speak to yourself kindly, your body listens. When you practice forgiveness, your cells respond. The chemistry of healing begins not in medicine, but in permission. Louise's deepest teaching was forgiveness, not as approval, but as release. She said, "We are not healing the past. We are healing the effect the past has on us today." Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. It doesn't hurt the person who wronged you. It hurts your ability to feel joy now. Forgiveness does not mean you condone what happened. It means you are willing to no longer carry it. You deserve peace more than you deserve to be right. And sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. For what you didn't know. For how you survived. For all the ways you tried to love with a wounded heart. Louise would remind us, you were doing the best you could with the understanding you had at the time. Can you breathe into that truth right now? Can you let that be enough? Gratitude is not just saying thank you. It's saying yes to life, even in the middle of uncertainty. Louise believed that gratitude is the fastest way to shift from fear to love. When you appreciate what you already have, your vibration changes immediately. You stop chasing and you begin receiving. Even in the smallest moments, a warm cup of tea, a kind word, the sound of rain. Gratitude tells the universe, I am paying attention. And the universe always responds to attention. What you focus on expands. So when you wake up each morning, say, I am grateful for what I learned today, and I release everything that no longer serves me. Gratitude rewires the heart. It turns life into a collaboration instead of a competition. Returning home to yourself. At the heart of Louise Hay's teachings is one timeless truth. You are the only thinker in your mind. You have the power to choose your thoughts, to rewrite the story, to begin again no matter what happened before. You can start right now, not tomorrow, not after you've fixed yourself. Now, sit quietly, place a hand over your heart, and repeat slowly, I am safe, I am loved, I am whole. You don't need anyone's permission to believe these words. You only need your willingness to try. The mind will resist at first. That's natural. But healing doesn't demand perfection. It asks for consistency. Every time you choose a loving thought, you are rewiring your subconscious. Every time you speak to yourself with kindness, you are reparenting your inner child. And every time you choose forgiveness over bitterness, you are freeing yourself from the past. Affirmations for healing and self-love, integration segment. Let these words wash through you. You can speak them out loud or simply listen. Either way, your mind is listening. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I release all need for struggle. I trust the process of life. My heart is open to give and receive love freely. Every cell in my body vibrates with peace and health. I am a magnet for miracles because I am aligned with love. I forgive myself for forgetting my worth. I now choose thoughts that nourish and support me. I am whole, I am healing, I am enough. Pause. Let your breath settle. Notice the difference between who you were when you started this video and who you are right now. That shift you feel, that quietness, is the beginning of healing. Louise Hay's message was simple, yet radical. If you want to heal your life, start with your thoughts. Every loving thought is a step toward freedom. Every moment of self-compassion is a bridge back to your own heart. You don't need to have it all figured out. You only need to begin where you are with what you have and speak to yourself with love. Because when you love yourself deeply, the world mirrors that love back to you. In people, opportunities, and peace. So the next time you catch yourself saying, I'm not enough. Pause. Smile gently. And remember, you are the love you've been waiting for. You always have been. There's a moment in healing when the theory ends and life begins to test what you've learned. You start your morning with affirmations, you feel calm, and then someone criticizes you. Project fails. A relationship triggers old fear. And suddenly the old voice returns. See? Nothing has changed. This is where most people stop. But Louise would remind us, this is not failure. This is evidence that the healing is working. Because the moment you choose new thoughts, everything that contradicts them begins to rise to the surface to be released. You are not going backwards, you are cleansing. When you feel resistance, do not fight it. Meet it with curiosity. Ask, what is this emotion trying to teach me? Sometimes it's an old belief saying goodbye. Sometimes it's a part of you that still needs love. Self-love is not an instant transformation. It's a daily conversation with yourself. It's waking up each day and deciding, today I will be on my own side. Louise Hay often said, the words I am are the most powerful words in the universe. Whatever follows them becomes your reality. Think of how often we casually say, I'm tired. I'm stupid. I'm unlucky. I'm broken. Each of those phrases sends a message to your subconscious like a tiny command line in the code of your reality. But when you begin to consciously rewrite those lines, I am learning. I am growing. I am healing. I am becoming more myself each day. Something profound begins to happen. Your nervous system relaxes. Your energy rises. Your life responds. Every I am is a declaration of identity. So choose with care what you attach to it. You are not your mistakes, your pain, or your past. You are the consciousness that observes them. And that consciousness is pure, whole, and endlessly capable of renewal. Healing the inner child. One of the most beautiful aspects of Louise's work is her focus on the inner child. That tender, innocent part of you that still longs to be seen. If you close your eyes right now and imagine your younger self standing before you, the 5-year-old who tried so hard to be good, the teenager who felt misunderstood, the adult who still carries those memories, what would you say? Would you criticize them? Or would you open your arms and whisper, I'm here now. You're safe. Healing the inner child doesn't mean revisiting every wound. It means offering the love that was missing when it mattered most. Every time you choose self-compassion instead of self-blame, your inner child feels it. Every time you forgive yourself for not knowing better, that child begins to trust you. Louise believed that when we heal our inner child, we stop repeating painful patterns, because we no longer need external validation to feel loved. You become the parent your younger self always needed. And from that place, every relationship you have begins to change. How self-love transforms relationships. When you begin to love yourself, something shifts in the field of your relationships. Not because other people suddenly change, but because your vibration does. You no longer attract from desperation or fear. You no longer chase those who can't see you. You stop trying to earn affection and start radiating it. Louise would say, relationships are mirrors. They reflect how we feel about ourselves. If you see patterns of rejection, ask, where do I reject myself? If you meet constant criticism, ask, where am I still being unkind to my own heart? When you heal the inner dialogue, your outer world realigns naturally. You don't have to control anyone, your new frequency does the work. Love that comes from self-acceptance is not possessive. It's peaceful. It allows others to be free while you remain whole. Affirmations for relationships. Take a breath and repeat slowly. Revolving hearts, I attract relationships that honor and respect me. Revolving hearts, I am willing to release all patterns of struggle and choose peace instead. Revolving hearts, I give love freely and receive love easily. Revolving hearts, every connection in my life helps me grow in understanding and compassion. Let those words sink in. You are not begging life to give you love. You are becoming love itself, abundance and worthiness. Louise Hay often connected self-love with prosperity, because the belief "I'm not enough" always echoes as "there's not enough." When you begin to heal your sense of worth, abundance starts to flow naturally, not as luck but as alignment. Affirm often, "I deserve to prosper." Money flows to me easily and harmoniously, that I am open to receiving the gifts life offers me. Notice, this isn't greed, it's permission. When you accept abundance without guilt, you show the universe that you trust its generosity. The more you appreciate what you already have, the more you magnetize experiences that match that appreciation. Facing the shadow of self-criticism. Even as you grow, the inner critic will sometimes return. That's normal. Healing doesn't erase the voice, it teaches you how to respond to it differently. When the voice says you'll never change, answer softly, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I'm safe now." When it says you're not good enough, answer, "I am learning to love myself as I am." Louise encouraged people to never fight the mind, to teach it. You are the teacher now, your thoughts are your students. The daily practice. Here is a simple ritual inspired by Louise Hay that you can begin today. 1. Morning mirror work. Look into your eyes and say, "Good morning, I love you. We're going to have a wonderful day." 2. Throughout the day, when something triggers you, pause and ask, "How can I think about this in a way that supports me?" 3. Evening release. Before bed, place a hand on your heart and whisper, "I did my best today, and that is enough." These moments may seem small, but they rewire your subconscious. You are building a relationship with yourself, one thought at a time. When healing feels slow, sometimes it feels like nothing is changing. You repeat the affirmations, you meditate, you journal, and yet old habits still return. You might think, "Maybe this doesn't work for me." But think of how long you have been rehearsing the opposite. Years of self-criticism cannot be dissolved in a few days of kindness. The mind heals at the pace of trust. Healing is not linear, it's cyclical. You will revisit lessons, but each time with greater awareness. Every small choice builds momentum. Louise once said, "Remember, it took you years to learn self-hate. You can give yourself some time to learn self-love, letting life support you." Self-love is not isolation. It's partnership between you and life itself. Louise taught that life is always for you, never against you. That the universe is constantly responding to your energy, arranging synchronicities, nudging you toward healing. When things fall apart, it's often because something truer is trying to emerge. When people leave, it's sometimes to make space for alignment. When the path feels uncertain, it's usually because you are being guided to trust, not control. Say quietly, "I am safe. I trust the process of life." Feel the weight drop from your shoulders. You don't need to push so hard. The river of life already knows where it's going. The gift of presence. As you practice self-love, you begin to notice something subtle yet profound. You become more present. You stop living in the regret of the past or the anxiety of the future. You start hearing the quiet music of the moment. The sound of your breath, the way light touches the wall, the pulse of your own heart. Presence is the highest form of self-care. Because when you are fully here, you are not judging, comparing, or rushing, you are simply being. And in that being, healing happens naturally. Affirmations for presence and peace. Blossom, I release all resistance to the present moment. Blossom, I choose peace over perfection. Blossom, each breath brings me back to love. Blossom, I am centered, calm, and connected to life. Let these affirmations become your inner rhythm. Say them while walking, cooking, waiting in traffic. They will quietly reshape your energy until calm becomes your default state. You are the love. In the end, every affirmation, every exercise, every gentle breath comes back to one truth. You are the love you seek. Louise Hay said, "Love is the great miracle cure." Loving ourselves works miracles in our lives. And perhaps that is the essence of her legacy, to remind us that healing is not something to chase, but something to allow. When you love yourself truly and deeply, you stop searching for completion. You realize that you are already whole. You no longer demand that others fill your emptiness, because emptiness turns out to be spaciousness, room for grace to enter. So if you remember only one thing from this entire journey, let it be this: you are worthy of your own love. You are deserving of gentleness, joy, and peace. You can heal your life one loving thought at a time. Final meditation. Close your eyes. Breathe softly. With each inhale, whisper to yourself, "I am loved." With each exhale, whisper, "I am free." Feel the quiet strength inside you. Steady, kind, eternal. That is your essence. That is what Louise Hay was pointing to all along. You are not broken. You are becoming. And the world becomes brighter each time you remember that. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe for more gentle reminders of your inner power.